Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallen in Vegas. I just went through the fucking ringer trying to figure out what mod was causing my game to put me in a state where I was in the game, but I couldn't move, nothing was able to move. Yeah, I don't know why, but apparently I can't update goodies to the current version because of that. Because, as it turns out, it's... something about it is fucking my game up, so that is the only mod I could not update, but I've updated everything else. And apparently, the retexture mod isn't even actually retexturing anything here. I highly doubt that, given that this is a lot better than I remember looking without it. A lot higher quality, but let's just get going. It's a fucking fury. Why is that Graham over there? What are you doing here?
By the rivers of Babylon there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
Not a single clue. Well, I'm gonna go ahead with the top option. You don't want to leave Zion. You'd rather kill every last one of the white legs.
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here.
Agreed. Why are you talking to me about it?
Daniel and I don't agree on everything, but in our hearts, we both want what's best for the Sorrows and Dead Horses. You've seen what the Whitelegs do, and I think you know what has to be done. If Daniel hears it from someone other than me, well, Zion may not be lost to us after all.
I'll talk to him about it. Maybe he can be persuaded.
Thank you. It will be for the best.
Yeah, I doubt that. Yeah, he does have snakeskin boots. Oh, and that's a snakeskin belt. I never noticed that about his armor before. That's nice. Nice little details. Anyway, there's one last mod of which I'm hoping to actually implement. And it's another retexture mod. But of course, I will be needing to go inside first. And it's specific to all of the DLCs, and it just makes all the textures higher quality.
I know you are eager to leave Zion, but perhaps you might find peace if you stayed. Think about it. Yes?
Perhaps. Go speak to Whitebird. This is not the correct way. Well, technically it is. Oh, gee. Here we go. Okay, God, why is it constantly raining here? Why? I cannot see shit. Alright, I'm inside. Let's let's go put in place that mod. This doesn't really look different. Maybe it's higher quality? Can't really tell. Alright, Whitebird.
Hola, outsider. Welcome, child of omens. You come to receive visions of truth?
What? I don't know what visions of truth mean.
Take drugs, kill a bear. Seek medicine plant. Return with sacred datura root. Receive visions of truth, they guide you.
Okay then, I guess I'll just go then.
Go. Return, maybe yes. Return, maybe no. But go.
Hey, just take drugs, kill bear. Wait, is this entirely a Wild Wasteland encounter? Oh, friendly geckos. Adorable. Good God. Stonebones Cave. Oh. No, I did have one already, right. Okay, back to Whitebird's Cave I go. There'll be some pretty good drugs if I'm gonna be having to kill a bear while on them. What, am I just gonna get fed straight cocaine?
You have root of sacred datura?
Yes, I have the sacred datura here.
These roots make sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready?
Alright, let's do this.
Drink. Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave. Find ghost of she. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
Okay, I guess I'm off to go kill a bear while on drugs.
I wish you could have met my family. You would like them, I think.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm on drugs. Can I fast travel? Well, I'm falling, so... Yeah, there's also none close to it, so... Man. My vision is so blurry, I need glasses. God. This is what it looks like when I'm trying to look more than 5 feet in front of me. God. Where are my glasses when I need them? God, and I thought I could barely see with how dark it is all the time. God. God. Why did it just turn me legally blind?
Found them. Messy business. I am
God damn.
glad it's over.
Yeah, you can really tell why I wanted to take the jerry rig perk. Okay, I can just use all sorts of random shit to repair all of my armor.
You leave me no choice.
It's even the way I was supposed to. Oh,
Messy business. I am glad it's over. I'll fight you if I must. Messy business.
God, this is really.
In the eyes of the Father. I hope someday. So, this is the ghost of She's lair. I was never brave enough to try to find it.
Well, you found it.
I'll fight you if I must. Yield! Let's move on. I don't like to linger in this place. This wound is grievous. I need to. My wounds are getting worse. I will know
God
more than
damn.
my herbs to yield!
Well, taken drugs and I've killed the bear. There's so many skeletons here. Jesus. Again, and I still can't fucking see. How long are these drugs supposed to last? God, I'd like to see now.
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave?
Yeah, it is done.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide.
The fuck is there to
Here,
learn?
take. Gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to cure your trader. Either way, says much about you.
The fuck was I supposed to learn from taking drugs and killing a bear? Let's go with Explorer. Oh god. Ugh. Oh, I can finally see. What did you even give me? A lot of knives. Oh. Cheese embrace. Yeah, now is any of this even higher quality? Higher definition? That's not. Maybe I should've... Maybe I need to download both the base game and DLC parts for it to even work. I don't know. Where's Graham? There he is. Hey, Graham.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What do you know of Salt Upon Wounds?
He's a butcher. Believe me, I know the godless fire that burns in his heart. I've been burned by it myself. He's not the kind to let his subordinates do all the killing. No, he likes to have a hand in it, that spear of his. He's fashioned himself an abomination before the eyes of the Lord. I'm happy to serve as an instrument of divine justice.
I see. Pray, God, what are you talking about?
I am a New Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition, given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
Sounds like a good deal.
In a world filled with misery and uncertainty, it is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. Every day we move closer to our judgment. We must do our best to walk in the footsteps of our Lord and teach others how to do the same. For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall.
Do you ever fall?
Every day. Some days are harder than others.
Yeah. Can I ask you some personal questions?
It's not something I enjoy, but I pray to God that someone may learn from my mistakes. What would you like to know?
Were you always with the New Canaanites?
I was born in Ogden, what people came to call New Canaan. Things were more peaceful when I was growing up. When I was a young man, I went out into the world to do missionary work, as all New Canaanites do. I traveled along the Long 15 and followed 89 south into Arizona. Along the way, I met two men from a group called the Followers of the Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Edward Sallow and Bill Calhoun. They came to teach the tribes. Calhoun was a good man. Edward was the one who got us into trouble down the road.
Yeah. Was one of those men Caesar?
No, not then. Back then he was just Edward. Smart man. Young, but we all were. We thought we could hike into the Grand Canyon and talk to Blackfoots. We did. And the Blackfoots were friendly enough at first. But eventually... I've thought back to that day so many times. I must have mistranslated. Something must have been mixed up, because the Blackfoots decided we weren't going to leave. The rest is history, assuming Edward hasn't changed it.
How did you end up at Caesar's legates?
This way lies the path to hell. Caesar needed me to translate. Translation became giving orders. Giving orders became leading in battle. Leading in battle became training, punishing, terrorizing. A series of small mistakes before a great fall. And I stayed in that darkness until after Hoover Dam. After I failed Caesar and he had me burned alive, thrown into the Grand Canyon.
How did you survive?
I survived because the fire inside burned brighter than the fire around me. I fell down into that dark chasm, but the flame burned on and on. The next morning, I woke up and crawled out of the northern edge of the Grand Canyon, that cursed place. It took me 3 months to reach New Canaan. It was as though the prodigal son had returned. They welcomed me like I had never left, never done anything to shame them. The fire that had kept me alive was love. Their love. God's love. I will never be able to repay the debt I owe to them, but I must try.
Yeah. Are you in much pain? Is there anything I can do to help?
You are kind to offer, but no, there's nothing you can do. We don't use chems, but I learned long ago that I'm immune to their effects. It never stops burning. My skin. Every day I have to unwind the bandages and replace them with fresh ones. Exposing my body to the air is like living through it again. But it's better to be clean than comfortable.
Yeah. What do you know about the war between Caesar and NCR?
I try not to involve myself with matters of the Mojave anymore. All I know is from before the Battle of Hoover Dam.
What do you think of NCR?
Better than Caesar, but that's not a high standard. Too much love of money and ownership. Not enough love of God and giving. Any society that derives its power and authority from the will of man alone lives apart from God and will crumble in the end.
Do you know about Mr. House?
I had heard of him, but when we were preparing to enter the Mojave, he didn't seem relevant to what was happening. From what I've learned since Hoover Dam, he handled the Mojave tribes in a fashion not entirely dissimilar from Caesar. It's too bad.
I'm guessing you don't like Caesar very much.
Love the sinner, hate the sin. With Caesar, it's often very difficult to see through all of that sin to the person inside. I can say that we were both lucky that NCR's supply lines and land routes north of Mojave Outpost were destroyed before the Battle of Hoover Dam. Something bad happened near Death Valley, at a place called the Divide. NCR couldn't cut across anymore, and it slowed down the reinforcements.
Yeah.
Terrible storms ripped entire companies apart before they even got to Nevada soil. The aftermath of Hoover Dam could have been even worse for Caesar.
Yeah, I know what happened at the Divide. Let's just ask the questions. What's at the Divide?
I don't know for certain, and I don't think NCR knows either. Whatever happened at the Divide was too much for them to handle. Our Frumentari told us what they saw. Only fools and madmen would march into a place like that. All roads wind down to the same spot, the grave. They said all that's left there is a gaping wound cut into the earth, cursed and damned. No place for God-fearing folk.
Yeah. The Divide blocked all of their northern land routes?
Not all of them, but they couldn't take 127 north to get around the mountains. As if Death Valley weren't enough, they had the Divide and Big Empty to deal with. From what the Legion's explorers reported, the Big Empty may as well have been a wall to any living thing approaching it.
Damn. Still got stuff to trade?
Yes, take a look.
Thank you. I still need to figure out if there's a mod that messes around with the crafting menu to allow you to not have to exit it every time you craft something. Still need to figure that out. Alright, thank you. Actually, I could use some repairs.
Let me have a look. My tribe may take too much pride in its mechanical talents, but in truth, we are intrigued by the workings of a fine firearm.
I can relate. You know, the weird thing about the stuff Graham talks about when it comes to his religion is, I believe he talks about the Trinity, as in God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. But more specifically, in a way that contradicts Mormon beliefs. So it's like, it's a weird mix of, it's a weird type of Protestant Christianity that he follows, because it's like, it's very specific ideas from Mormonism, but also, just ideas that go entirely against Mormon teachings. It's just interesting, to put it simply. Plus that whole talk about not using drugs. That's also a thing about Mormons. I think Jehovah's Witnesses His are similar, but they can't accept blood transfusions. Because that's, like, considered consumption of blood or some shit. Where did I pick up these paper cartridges? Alright. Thank you.
God be with you.
God be with you as well. Alright. There's a crafting table. There's also... That's a lot of caves. Alright, let's just do some exploring of the area.
O Father, guide and protect us, your humble children, as we labor in the vineyards, and make us strong to resist those who would steal Zion from us.
Oh, I almost walked into a tripwire. A lot of traps. You know, I can't remember at all where the survivalist stashes are. Like, I know I've gotten them all before, I just can't remember where in all hell they are. Also, that was, like, the first time I ever actually took the time to read one of the notes. And I don't know if you could tell or not, but, like, I was kinda choking up after reading that. God, this flashlight is shit. God. Also, I think I figured out why the, actually, no. Never mind. I was about to say, I think I figured out why the, a mod for autosaving every time I take a sip from my trusty Vault 13 canteen
We pass like moonlight on still water.
wasn't working, but it's like, no. I know it's not that, because I tried that initially. Oh, Desert Ranger combat armor. Oh, why is that still there? Is this where it's supposed to be? You know, honestly, I'm so tempted to get the, Bethesda, like, probably less than 3D print quality, Desert Ranger helmet that they still have. It's just, like, such a cool item, and I don't care enough about 3D printing to get into it, or really take the time to make one myself, so it's like, I want to get it, but it's like, I don't want to pay Bethesda for, like, doing the bare minimum. I say the bare minimum, but it's like, no, the bare minimum would have just been acknowledging New Vegas' existence. Just slightly more than the bare minimum, yeah. Okay, let's read this. February 11th. Fuckers killed all the men. And I think they would have taken the women alive, but Maria and Selena opened fire and some of the others went for their guns, so they shot them down and some of the kids with them. If I could have warned them. February 12th. Elena and Carmen and 5 children still alive being kept in a pen. There are more than 100 of these assholes in blue suits. Every suit says 22 on the back. Why? Armed to the teeth with submachine guns. Pistols, estimate 60% male. Everyone seems to follow the dark-haired guy, but can't get close enough to tell. Assholes are disciplined. Patrols, sentries, they mean business. I say I go in at night and get the women and children out. Where to next? But I have to get them out. Have to. February 13th. Recon during night. Well organized. Sentries along most approaches, but stream not covered. Are they sick? Lots of coughing fits. Tuberculosis? Women and children still in pen. We'll try to infiltrate by stream tomorrow night. February 14th. They ate them. Okay. February 19th. Ambush along Riverside Trail. 6 males killed. Heard they're coughing a mile away. They used their grenades to booby-trap bodies, kept half, secured 6 submachine guns, 500 rounds 10mm, 6 frags. February 20th. Ambush along Riverside Trail. 2 males died, checking bodies, killed 2 more with rifle, shot 1 through calf and let asshole crawl off to spread message. Coughed like I shot him through lungs. Ambush half-mile east of Coal Pit, Swash. 8 males killed. Shit. February 28th. Ambush in the Narrows. 6 males killed. Took 10 mil through thigh. Steel jacket, missed femoral. Lucky. They used tourniquet to make sure no blood splattered on rocks back to cave. I've set traps all along entrance passage. But if they find me, it will be matter of time. Still, 24 confirmed kills in 10 days, at least 1/3 their combat force, not bad for an old man. Lucky, lucky, lucky. The patrol was small, 3 men. Screaming woke me. Points man caught under deadfall. Panic fire, ricocheted into cave, almost hit me, crawled forward, and killed them all with SMGs, nearly used frags, stupid. Finger and pin when remembered ricochets. Leaving at once, no other patrols in area, but they'll be searching Narrows for these 3, taking as much food as I can drag with me and heading to cave south. Jesus Christ. Vault 20, wait, hold on, Vault 22. Wasn't Vault 22 the one that was turned into a hotel? Or is that Vault 21?
Daniel says that most people outside the valley do not keep to the Father's ways. Perhaps when you leave, you will carry his word with you.
Well, I mean... maybe. God, I have crafted so much ammo. So, got other caves as well. It would really be nice if this flashlight fucking worked. There we go. Another cave.
Your day.
Fuck. What's a white leg doing here?
I'll fight you
If I must.
Dare you?
I am we with you.
God damn.
Yield! Oh!
What are these people even doing here? Huh? What's this? Great. So that's all that's in here? Okay. Oh. You cannot blame me for thinking that was not a drop. What is that? What the fuck? And it's down there. Hello. That was uneventful. There's another cave just over here.
Showa!
This one is mine. Ooh.
And why are there so many white legs? Synthetic shotgun parts? What? Is that a shotgun mod? Okay, well actually, yeah, that makes sense. Again, why are there so many white legs here? This is the Saros camp.
Yield! Messy business. I am glad it's over.
God. Alright, and then there's supposedly a cave here somewhere. Yep.
You leave me no choice. Zion used to be a place of peace, you know. Ezekiel says that it is holy in the eyes of the Father. I hope someday you will see it as it was. I'll fight you if I
I sure
must.
hope that I will.
Messy business. I am glad it's over.
Ooh, trail mix. Is that it? That's all that's here? Well, I mean, it is a good source of cave funk. Ugh. It's a good source of cave fungus. Alright, what other caves have I not explored? Ooh, fish. So... should be a cave in here. And I'm really just going cave diving in Fallout New Vegas. God. What's in here? Oh, this is the cave. Oh,
We
traps.
pass like moonlight on still water.
And I'm over encumbered. God. Okay, so this must have been another one of the survivalist encampments. Okay, I ought to drop a bunch of stuff. Don't really even have anything of low value. There's a teddy bear, a tripwire, another terminal. Deactivate. Mine. Flower. Vision battery. God. This guy really left a lot of traps. Compliance regulator? A unique.
It is good to travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like.
Yeah. I bet. I mean, what am I even supposed to say to that? .35 auto case. There, what fucked up things are we gonna hear about this time? Year 2077. So this is from the very beginning. October 28th, 5 days on foot, still can't sleep. Outside, it's like nothing happened. Sky looks wrong, that's all. Hike back to overturned Natguard truck. Back near Tokerville? After blisters heal, maybe. Hey, it looks like a USGS team was researching something here in cave. Cleared out when bombs fell. Left equipment behind, probably thought they had families to run back to. October 29th. Char must have said this out loud about 1,000 times walking here. Maybe writing it will feel more like you heard. You were right. It was north of Spanish Fork, took the 77 along Provo Bay to steer clear of town. Would have been home in an hour. Engine died. Truck just stopped, so did the Chrysalis in other lane. Knew right made away. First nuke hit SLC inside a minute. I was looking south. Lucky man. Flash behind me, so bright world looked on fire. Old couple from Chrysalis starts screaming. They can't see. Didn't watch you die. Hey, car. Oh. Didn't watch you die, car. Saved my eyes. Counted to 12 more flashes next 7 minutes. Ground shook each time. 18 seconds later. When nothing hit for half hour, took a look. Globe of fire where you and Alex died. Didn't kid myself. Didn't know what to do. Grabbed my pack and rifle. Saw to the old couple. Set them up against the car. Let them hold and comfort each other. Told them I was going to help everything be okay. One bullet through both heads instant. Jesus. 5-day hike back to Zion. He told me, stop running off to the wild. A man belongs with his family. You're right. You were right. You were right. You were right. Wasn't there to hold you and my boy. Died without me. Never touch you or him again. Should shoot myself what I deserve. Can't. Maybe soon. October 31st. Black rain falling outside. Geiger jumping. Should let it kill me, but bottling water from back a cave all the same. November 2nd. Sounds dead outside, but can't look. Geiger goes lethal 15 feet from cave mouth. Do the math. Radiation goes down before water runs out, or I never leave this cave. Year 2078. January 1st. Happy New Year. 2 months in cave, still lethal outside. Don't get it. In Army, they said 2 to 4 leaks cleared fallout. Less than a month's water left. Been mopping condensation off cave walls, wringing shirt into bottles. Trading calories for H2O. Food stocks holding thanks to USGS. If there was even a chance I'd see the two of you again, I'd run outside. January 10th. Sounded like a windstorm out there for 2 days. Radiation down 500. What happened? January 15th. Took a peek. Snow. It glows green. January 28th. Radiation low enough I could risk short exposure outside. More important, cave stream now drinkable if I use rad drugs. January 30th. There's nothing alive out there. Jesus Christ. This is the cave stream he was talking about. So this was his first survivalist cache. What's this way? That's back outside. So this way there might be more stuff. Or just an exit. Oh, tripwire. Jesus. Again, I've never actually read these. God.
This is the only short path from the Narrows to Pine Creek. They will be cut to ribbons by these traps.
Oh, right, I forgot they set traps here. These traps must have come from somewhere, but the whitelegs who placed them are still around.
I would suspect you are right. Perhaps we should try to find them before they lay more traps.
Absolutely. Let's take care of it then.
As you say. Messy business. I am glad it's over. Here they are! Ooh. Oh.
You can nikumpa me!
Messy business. I am glad it's over.
So that was just one white leg. There has to be more around here, right? I mean, like my character said, the ones that place them have to still be around here.
I'll fight you if I must. Let's move on. I don't like to linger in this place.
So where the hell are they? The white legs that set the traps. God. Let's just get to the cave. I'm gonna do some more cave dive. Ooh. Tripwires. Must be another survivalist cache. Nah. Not that way just yet. Ooh. I've got like 96, so... Well, that was easy. A lot of stuff just randomly strewn about. So this is another one. Oh. Explosives. Radway, bobby pin, bobby pin. Bobby pin, powder. Bobby pin. Another explosives crate. A lot of good stuff. Okay, what? This is cool looking. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. Yeah. Terminal entries. Oh, this is the next one. Year 2083. May 5th. Comeback goes on. Never mind, this is not the next one. Add prickly pear to list of survivors which with honey mesquite and banana yucca. Odd nodules / mutations but safe to eat. Harvesting oh so careful, never take more than a 5th. Mouth waters every time about to eat something that isn't from a can. May 7th. Clouds on those stinging flies near a fallen tree. Oh, clouds of those stinging flies near fallen tree. I call them napper. Little flashes in the clouds, something dragonfly size that zaps them mid-air, then scoops them up something new. May 19th, bighorn sheep. A family. Ram, you, and little one. Fucking goddamn it. The sheep were different. Brawny, you had curved horns just like the ram. I've seen some tiny lizards, but this is first time I've seen in animals that big. Fingers crossed, 5 to 10 years breeding. Fresh meat, hides, horns. I know it's time to go back. Car. Or when winter has passed. Year 2084. June 14th. Just got back. Tired, good scrounging along the way. Ended up dragging back a cart of stuff. Arrive mates tomorrow, sleep. June 15th. Departed April 10th. And the walk to SLC took 15 days. Would have been 7 to 9 back in the old days. But had to circle pockets of radiation and forge a long way. Don't know what I was thinking. Imagined I'd find my house, dig through rubble, find something, your bones, I hoped. A little nuts. But would have buried them here in Zion, maybe. SLC is mostly craters, warped steel girders where high-rises sat, mounds of bricks. Never found our house, didn't even find street. What wasn't a crater was scorched clean. Want to believe it was fast, a flash, both of you vaporize. Lies to make me feel better. I'll never know which part of city got hit first. Northeast, and you both died in a blink? Farther away, and you burned alive screaming, or the blast broken in glass and bits of brick and wood splinters shredding you like hamburger. Look at it, coward. And listen, don't turn away, face it. If you'd been brave, lucky man, you who would have found a spot and blown your brains out. But not you. You took your time walking back, made a shopping trip of it, scrounger. The truck was still there on the 77 north of Spanish Fork. The Chrysalis too, but no sign of the old couple's bones. Outside Nephi, I caught a trail. 3 men, tracks heading north. Tracks heading towards Fountain and Green. Thought about following, but didn't. Stupid fantasy of friends, more likely cannibals. June 20th, took 2 days to build door and electrify it. No soliciting, assholes. Home sweet fucking home. Year 2095. September 20th. Count 28 of them. 11 adult males, 8 females, 9 children aged 2 to 10. Some rifles and pistols in bad repair. Old world clothes, ratty. September 22nd. Got close enough last night to hear them talk. Spanish, I think. From Mexico? Heard them say Paradiso. Maybe that's the right pronunciation. A bunch. Think that means paradise. Here to stay then. Seem harmless. Seem. October 5th. The one I call Maria is pregnant. And I think the father is Jose, but she spends a lot of time with Pablo too. Pedro ran out to pee in the stream, and would have seen me if he looked to his left. Too close, need to give them space. Jose broke his leg chasing a bighorn, too far from camp for them to hear. Told myself to leave it be, but couldn't. 300 yards from their camp, did my best. Jose screaming imitation, and until a bunch of them came. I'm looking, then strung them along to the crest where they could hear the real Jose. Probably useless. Compound fracture broke the skin. November 11th. Infection. God, so many goddamn words, nearly the same. I think I'd be fluent. But anyway, Jose's leg got it so he's going to die. Nature for you. Of course, they're giving prayer a try. November 12th. Left a bottle of antibiotics on a rock outside their camp last night. They thanked God. Dios. Of course. As though that asshole saw fit to burn the world but still cared enough to leave some medicine on a rock. November 15th. Jose will always limp, but otherwise he'll be okay. Good deed for the month. Will they make it through the winter? God. I forgot you were there. So... you started looking out for... or this random group of people? After everything happened? Shit. I need to head back to Graham's, sell more stuff. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh no, he's here.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
That is a somewhat horrifying sight right there. Anything to trade?
Yes.
He has not restocked. I should have gotten that, should have gotten that perk where it makes vendors, restock faster. Also, why is Graham just here now? Daniel? What the hell is Graham? Why is he just walking around here now? There's Graham.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Still not restocked. This is the most infuriating part about this. The fact that he is the only trader that I know of.
Welcome back.
There we go, finally.
God be with you.
Alright. I believe... you know, I think I might want to end it here, actually. There was a lot of cave diving for one day. So, I'll see you next time. And he's even reading the Bible right there. Nice. But, yeah, see you next time.